The genealogy of Yeshua. From the royal line of King David through Miriam's father Yosef ben Yaakov. The genealogy of Yeshua through his only earthly parent Miriam is detailed in Matthew's account of the origin of their king from heaven. The Messiah must be from the lineage of King David. Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 5. Though translations derived from the Greek text of Matthew confuse the genealogy, the ancient Hebrew text of Matthew's Gospel, from which the Aramaic and, later, the Greek were translated, clearly details Miriam's lineage through her father Yosef ben Yaakov through the kingly line of David through Solomon. Luke's Gospel, on the other hand, details the lineage of Miriam's husband Joseph ben Eli through David's son Nathan. Luke's lineage is inserted directly after Matthew's genealogy for comparison. It is clear that the Joseph ben Yaakov mentioned in Matthew chapter 1 verse 16 and the Joseph ben Eli cited in Luke chapter 3 verse 23, which is the Joseph who is Miriam's husband in Matthew chapter 1 verse 19, are two different men with two distinct genealogical lines back to David, yet they both bear a very common Israelite name. A woman marrying a man with the same first name as her father is very common in every culture. This led a careless translator into profound error. Matthew chapter 1 verse 1 through 17. This is the scroll of the genealogy of Yeshua the Messiah, the son of David, the son of Avraham. Avraham begat Yitzhak, and Yitzhak begat Yaakov, and Yaakov begat Yehudah and his brothers, and Yehudah begat Peretz and Zerach of Tamar. And Peretz begat Chetzron, and Chetzron begat Ram, and Ram begat Aminadav, and Aminadav begat Nashon, and Nashon begat Salmon, and Salmon begat Boaz of Rachav, and Boaz begat Oved of Ruth, and Oved begat Yeshai, and Yeshai begat David the king. David the king begat Shlomo of Bathsheba, the former wife of Uriah. And Shlomo begat Rechavim, and Rechavim begat Aviah, and Aviah begat Asa, and Asa begat Yehoshaphat, and Yehoshaphat begat Joram, and Joram begat Uzziyahu, and Uzziyahu begat Yotam, and Yotam begat Archaz, and Archaz begat Hezekiahu, and Hezekiahu begat Manasseh, and Manasseh begat Amin, and Amin begat Yoshiyahu, and Yoshiyahu begat Yechanyahu and his brothers about the time they were being exiled to Babylon. After they were exiled to Babylon, Yechanyahu begat Shaltiel, and Shaltiel begat Zerubbabel, and Zerubbabel begat Avihud, and Avihud begat Eliakim, and Eliakim begat Azar, and Azar begat Zadok, and Zadok begat Yachin, and Yachin begat Elihud, and Elihud begat Eleazar, and Eleazar begat Matan, and Matan begat Yaakov, and Yaakov begat Joseph, the father of Miriam, of whom was born Yeshua, who is called Messiah. So all the generations from Avraham to David are 14 generations, and from David until the exile into Babylon are 14 generations, and from the exile into Babylon unto Messiah are 14 generations. Mount 1:16. The word father, the Peshitta Aramaic text of Matthew chapter 1 verse 16, which was translated from a later Greek text, indicates that Miriam's Gevra, mighty man, was named Joseph, and Matthew chapter 1 verse 19 specifies that Miriam's Bala husband was also named Joseph. Joseph is a very common name in Israel. Miriam's husband Joseph had 3 grandfathers with the same name. This undoubtedly led the translators to make a mistake of familiarity, thinking that the two Josephs of verses 16 and 19 were one and the same. The Greek translators chose to render both Aramaic words Gevra and Bala as the Greek word Anna, which simply means a person of full age. The English translators then chose to translate the singular Greek word Anna as husband. This created a fatal mathematical error in the Greek and English texts, because it left only 13 generations from the carrying away into Babylon until Messiah, while the text itself states that there are 14 generations listed. In Aramaic, Gevra technically means mighty man, and is commonly used to refer to the elder patriarch of the family, but it can refer to the husband if he is the eldest male of the household. Both the immediate and greater context of Matthew chapter 1 verse 16 demand that Gevra be translated as Joseph, the father of Miriam, for the following reasons. 1. The genealogy of Miriam's husband Joseph ben Eli, Yeshua's supposed father, is clearly stated and detailed by Luke. 2. Joseph ben Eli's ancestors in Luke's genealogy, though they are descendants of David, are not heir to David's throne but are descendants of Nathan. 3. Miriam's husband, Joseph ben Eli, is not related to Yeshua except as a distant Davidic relative of his mother. Joseph is only Yeshua's stepfather and legal guardian. 4. Miriam is Yeshua's only earthly parent and, as such, must be a direct descendant of the royal line of King David. 5. When Joseph ben Yaakov is accurately identified as Miriam's father in Matthew chapter 1 verse 16, it puts Miriam in the 13th generation from the Babylonian captivity. This puts her son Yeshua in the 14th generation. The Greek text reports that Yeshua is the 14th generation, but it did not correctly identify Joseph ben Yaakov as the father, as opposed to the husband of Miriam. Even a novice can readily see that the Greek genealogy of Yeshua and all subsequent translations are in obvious error because they do not add up to 14 generations. There is only one ancient biblical source that maintains the correct lineage of Yeshua through his mother to King David, and that is the ancient Hebrew Matthew that has been preserved in Jewish archives. As of Yom Kippur 2012, 28 separate manuscripts of ancient original language Hebrew Matthew have been discovered, 14 of them by Karaite scholar Nehemiah Gordon, who discovered the two texts cited below. In two of the oldest manuscripts of the ancient Hebrew Matthew copied into the appendix of Shem Tov ibn Shaprat's Even Bochin, we have the accurate lineage of Yeshua that shows his direct ancestral path to the throne of David. Yosef Avi Miriam, Joseph the father of Miriam, of whom was born Yeshua. The words Yosef Avi Miriam are highlighted in these two manuscript photographs. Pantainus Pantainus, Clement of Alexandria, Cyril, Epiphanius, Eusebius, Irenaeus, Origen, and Jerome, early church historians of the 2nd to 4th centuries, all concurred with the statement of Papias, Yochanan's disciple, that Matthew wrote his Gospel in the Hebrew language, and several did their best to translate it. Ecclesiastical History 339 Eusebius. It is apparent that the Greek version of the Book of Matthew was not translated from the Hebrew original but from secondary Aramaic manuscripts, because words and phrases in Aramaic, rather than Hebrew, remain intact within the body of the Greek text. Greek quotations from the Tanakh that appear in Matthew are not derived from the Septuagint, the Greek translation of the Hebrew scriptures, but are evident translations or paraphrases from the Aramaic version of Matthew's Gospel. Conversely, the ancient Hebrew text of Matthew's Gospel contains verbatim quotes from the Hebrew Tanakh, and most of the indecipherable constructions in the Greek text are simple Hebrew figures of speech that could not be accurately reflected by the Greek language or culture. It must be noted that not every generation is listed in Matthew's genealogy, but all those that are listed are numbered. The genealogical line is intact, even though the names of 3 successive kings are missing from the listing. This can be easily verified by comparing Matthew's list with the Chronicles of the Kings of Judah. The 3 kings were deliberately omitted from the record so that each of the 3 sections would add up to 14. Matthew's numeration is designed to build a masorah, a mathematical fence around the genealogy of the Messiah to protect it for future generations. This device is also used in the Tanakh. In Zechariah chapter 1 verse 1, Zechariah is listed as the son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo the prophet, but in Ezra chapter 5 verse 1 and 6:14, Zechariah is listed as the son of Iddo, completely omitting the generation of his father, Berechiah. The genealogy of Miriam's husband. The genealogy of Joseph ben Eli, Miriam's husband and Yeshua's stepfather through David's son Nathan, is inserted into the chronological Gospels at this point for side-by-side comparison with the genealogy of Miriam's father, Joseph ben Yaakov. It is repeated in its original location after the mikveh of Yeshua when a bat kol, a voice from heaven, witnessed that he was the son of Elohim, and not the illegitimate child of Joseph ben Eli, Miriam's husband, as was supposed by the general public. Luke chapter 3 verse 23 through 38 says, Yeshua commenced his ministry, having not yet reached his 30th year of age, being, as was generally supposed, the son of Joseph, who was the son of Eli, who was the son of Mattat, who was the son of Levi, who was the son of Malchi, who was the son of Yanna, who was the son of Joseph, who was the son of Mattatiahu, who was the son of Amoz, who was the son of Nasham, who was the son of Chesley, who was the son of Nagai, who was the son of Matchat, who was the son of Mattatiahu, who was the son of Shimei, who was the son of Joseph, who was the son of Yoda, who was the son of Yochanan, who was the son of Rasha, who was the son of Zerubbabel, who was the son of Shaltiel, who was the son of Neri, who was the son of Malchi, who was the son of Ahdi, who was the son of Kosom, who was the son of Elamodin, who was the son of Er, who was the son of Yeshua, who was the son of Eleazar, who was the son of Joram, who was the son of Mattat, who was the son of Levi, who was the son of Shimon, who was the son of Yehuda, who was the son of Joseph, who was the son of Jonam, who was the son of Eliakim, who was the son of Mala, who was the son of Manna, who was the son of Matata, who was the son of Natin, who was the son of David, who was the son of Yeshai, who was the son of Avad, who was the son of Boaz, who was the son of Salmon, who was the son of Nashon, who was the son of Aminadav, who was the son of Ram, who was the son of Chetzron, who was the son of Peretz, who was the son of Yehuda, who was the son of Yaakov, who was the son of Yitzhak, who was the son of Avraham, who was the son of Terach, who was the son of Nichor, who was the son of Srug, who was the son of Ra'u, who was the son of Peleg, who was the son of Eva, who was the son of Shalak, who was the son of Canaan, who was the son of Arpaxhad, who was the son of Shem, who was the son of Noj, who was the son of Lemech, who was the son of Metushalak, who was the son of Chanok, who was the son of Yed, who was the son of Mahalalel, who was the son of Canaan, who was the son of Enosh, who was the son of Shet, who was the son of Adam, who was the son of Elohim. Source: The Chronological Gospels. The Life and 70-Week Ministry of the Messiah. Written by Michael Rood. Copyright 2013 by Michael John Rood. All rights reserved.